Hi there, it's Jessica Rosin, and I'm here with you today to share the 7 secrets to self-transformation. And we made it to the 7th secret, which is embracing your individual and relationship stories. And so basically what we have when we think about two people in a relationship is we have each individual who's basically going along their life and their journey, and they're having their own individual story that's unfolding. And so there's the individual story, and there's also the understory. What I call the understory is that journey that we go through and these pieces that we discover throughout our life that inform us more of who we really are, our truer self. So we have these individual stories that's happening, and a lot of people run into problems when they're in a relationship because we have all of that, and then we add in the third story, the third body, that is the relationship. And so then that also has its own sort of story and its own sort of creation of the story that's unfolding of those two individuals and the way that that feeds into and co-creates together. And so something that's super important is to be able to hold all of that and to have the bigger picture of what it is that we're really doing when we're in a relationship and all the pieces that are feeding into it. And so it can be difficult though when we have each person their own story, their own parts of themselves that they're discovering, their own needs, and trying to find a way to integrate and weave all of that together. And a lot of people actually make the mistake of really just focusing on what's the relationship story, and oftentimes forgetting about the fact that we still have our own individual processes that are unfolding. And then of course there's a problem that happens vice versa, where we have each of our own and really caught up with our own individual processes and not necessarily finding a way on that co-creation of what the relationship story really is, and being able to feed into that in impactful and meaningful ways. Another part of that, when we think about the fact that we have our individual stories and our relationship story, is that quite often a lot of things that we take personally and we feel like it's about us is really has everything and most to do with the other person and what's happening for them and their own journey and the learnings that's occurring and the needs that they have. And so it's kind of one important piece to remember when we're navigating in a relationship is how to honor what is truly the other person's and their own process, and allowing space for that as well. And there's a lot of different strategies and ways that we can work together, different practices that we can have that allows us to hold each of our own stories unfolding, when at the same time really honoring and working with and weaving together what the relationship really is and how to grow and build that in a way that fits for both people. And so that's really it when it comes to the 7th secret. There are a lot of different strategies and practices and perspectives and ways of working with the two different stories along the way, and the inner and the outer realms that each of us have feeding in. And this one chapter here in the book and this secret has a lot to do with being able to tease apart all of the moving pieces that happen within a relationship in a way that isn't so overwhelming and can make sense in a way that we can nurture and support each other, and at the same time getting the relationship that we really want. That's it for today. Today is also my book launch day, so that's really exciting. So it worked out that we made it through all 7 secrets, and at the same time my book is being released today. So I really appreciate and thank everyone for all of your support over these last days building up to today, and I hope that you have an amazing day.